Russo's talking about RDJ and Dr. Doom. So let's get right into it. Okay. So the Russos ended up talking about RDJ and it had a lot of fans excited. Some didn't really understand. So I wanted to give some credence to that too. So it says this, the Russo bros say that Robert Downey Jr. is dialed in with his research to play Dr. Doom in Avengers Doomsday. And this is what they said to ET now. He's writing backstory and costume ideas. He just loves really rich three-dimensional characters. And I think he sees a real opportunity here with this character. So they talked a lot, or they've been talking a lot about just, what they're doing now. What is a three-dimensional character? It is a character who is complex, nuanced, well developed, and portrayed in real time. Okay. And these fleshed out characters may enhance personal story, these characters may enhance stories by providing depth. And that is a good way to explain Dr. Doom. He's a really deep and amazing character. So how do you feel about the fact that RDJ is in the lab studying and adding more to just the story of Dr. Doom for Doomsday and stuff like that?
I mean, I love hearing it, but I knew he would be doing this. It's RDJ we're talking about. And, RDJ is so obviously has such a strong relationship with Marvel that I'm confident they are recommending the right Doom comics for him to read, and that he understands Secret Wars is also a deep character analysis on Dr. Doom. Also read, but mainly Dr. Doom. And, another recommendation I'm going to throw out, Books of Doom by Ed Brubaker. It is the ultimate Dr. Doom story. It's also a Dr. Doom origin story. It's incredible. There's a couple of really, really good Dr. Doom comics. So if you want more, I could give you more, but I would start with that one. It's amazing. And it's only 6 issues. It's also all on Marvel Unlimited. So you can read it super quick. But it's fire. And, if you want to really understand Dr. Doom and just read one, 6-issue comic, that's the one to go for. And I'm confident that RDJ is going to be reading that. He'll probably be also reading Dr. Doom by Christopher Cantwell, which I would say read after Books of Doom. But Doom is super egotistical and super intelligent. And, there's a story where I think it was an asteroid or something like that was going to hit the Earth, and Dr. Doom wanted to save the world, but he was worried that everyone would think he's a hero and that he was nice and that he cared about people. And he was like, I don't want people thinking that, but I want to do it to get the credit that I was able to save the world, that my intelligence is able to do it, and Reed couldn't do it. So he is, there is a reason that Marvel has been around as long as it has been, and no villain has ever come near as great in the greatness of Dr. Doom.
Yeah. So yeah, bro. And by the way, the first issue of Books of Doom is just going to grab you automatically, bro. The second they go into the stuff with his mom, bro, I was hooked, bro.
Yeah,
I was hooked. Yeah. Because they say she's a sorceress, but it gives you a little more of a deep dive on her kind of being a sorceress, and also all of the stuff going on with the Romani people. It makes you feel like you're kind of a part of it. It gives you more of a credence into the people, before Doom becomes this ruler, because in a lot of the Dr. Doom stories, he's already the ruler. You know what I mean? And so it was cool seeing an origin, I guess you can say, of Dr. Doom before he was this great ruler. So yeah, Dr. Doom is crazy, bro. But and then some people were mad. They're like, why is RDJ writing for the story? Bro, come on, bro. He's an actor. He's writing for his character. And obviously he's getting reviews. And, obviously he's not the only one. Whatever he writes, that doesn't mean that it's coming to pass. Obviously it's getting reviewed and they're looking at the source and all of that stuff. So people shouldn't really trip about that. But yeah, man, I'm hype. I'm really hype about Dr. Doom, man.
I can't wait, man. Oh, I'm such a fan of Doom. I'm losing my mind. I'm going to be disappointed if we don't get a Doctor Doom post credit in Fantastic Four.
Yeah. Can we talk about what we talked about in text? Because I really feel like our texts are like sometimes like podcasts. So we were talking a few days ago about maybe Doom fitting into the story, and I was talking to you about the idea that what if Doom? This is speculation. Like, and this is more of a question because you've read way more Doom than I have. Would it make sense if Doom sat by and watched the multiversal war with all of the Kangs, or would it be more Doom to intervene, or would it be more Doom to wait for the right time to strike?
I would say I can see Doom waiting for the right time to strike, but sometimes I could also see him. I forget which comic it was, but there was a time where he was like, I was going to get involved, but you guys were basically doing my job for me. So, like, why lift a finger? But it's tough to say. I think that they should probably just like do some kind of flashback somehow in the multiversal war and have Kang be like watching it and Doom just snap Kang's neck and be like, that's it, we're done.
Just take him out quick.
Yeah, it's usually Doom that takes out Kang in the comics is what you have to understand. That same comic where he like played with the idea of saving the Earth, Kang was helping him because Doom was also like imprisoned for a bit, and Kang was helping him, and eventually Doom just like, wait a minute, what if Kang tries to cross me? And there was no indication that Kang was going to try to cross him, but he was like, if I thought about it, I'm just going to kill him, and he kills him. Like, that is Doom. He is just savage. But yeah, I would read.
What if he crosses me?
Yeah, I would read books of Doom, and I would also read Dr. Doom by Christopher Cantwell. Dr. Doom by Christopher Cantwell is 10 issues. I know a lot of people want to read Infamous Iron Man because when RDJ was announced as Dr. Doom, a lot of people were like, oh, he's probably playing Infamous Iron Man. Wrong. That's one of the dumbest theories anyone ever had, because Infamous Iron Man is a redemption arc for Dr. Doom. What happened was at the end of Civil War II, Tony Stark dies, and Dr. Doom was like, I'm going to take up the Iron Man as a mantle, and I'm going to be a hero. And nobody really believed him. It's an awesome comic, but it was a stupid idea, because why would they have Dr. Doom be an alternate version of himself as a hero, as a redemption arc, before we ever got the classic villain? Yeah, Marvel's just going to skip over their biggest villain of all time because, RDJ played Iron Man. Like, it just made no sense. Yeah. But if you want to read Infamous Iron Man, it's incredible. But I still would, at the very least, read Books of Doom. I would read Books of Doom and Dr. Doom first, and then do Infamous Iron Man.
I would even go to Secret. I would even go right to like Avengers and read Secret Wars.
Bro. Yeah. You can.
Secret Wars is where it's at, bro. If you want like I wish I read Books of Doom before Secret Wars. I think it would have been a good like intro to Doom, or I wish I added it like maybe after I read I think it's like, because Infinity's in there too. But like I wish that I added it a little bit before the Secret Wars story started, because it would have been a perfect intro to Dr. Doom. So then when you go to Secret Wars, you're not really surprised by the things he does. But yeah man. Great books, and that's why, bro, I'm really excited to like reread kind of like the way you are, because I am going to add certain runs. See, I mean, to give me more groundwork to the stories.